Obviously, you were anticipating a big transition going from Colorado to Arizona, and then you throw in what's going on with the coronavirus as well. I'm sure it's been quite a transition for you and your family, but how has the past couple of weeks been for you guys?
It's actually been a lot better than I expected. Just everyone's been really welcoming as far as like my neighborhood and the Hamilton community. And, the movers, everything was going really good. So everything's really good right now.
What's your first impression of Arizona and the type of talent that Arizona has?
My first impression is just I feel really comfortable here, and I'm really loving it here. It's a good change, definitely, from as far as competition and just like atmosphere. So I'm just really happy to be here.
What's been the first impression of the Hamilton program and Coach Zadebski?
It's definitely a big change as far as the commitment piece, because I feel like Hamilton is a lot more dedicated and committed to winning their football team, where back home it wasn't as apparent, but just better here, obviously. And just Coach Z, he's obviously already done so much for me, and I'm super grateful for him.
Now, when we look at your tape, you can certainly spin it. 27 touchdowns last year through the air. You also had 11 rushing touchdowns. How would you describe yourself as a quarterback for someone who hasn't seen you play yet?
Mm-hmm. I would say I'm definitely a pro-style quarterback. Like I'm more comfortable in the pocket, but I think I have the ability to get outside the pocket and still make plays and keep my eyes downfield and deliver the ball.
Any college or pro quarterbacks that you see similarities with, or you try to style your game after?
So one that I really look up to is Mariota. That's why I wear number 8 actually. But just when he was at Oregon and when he had his time at the Titans, he was just so much fun to watch, and that's who I really look up to.
What specifically about his game did you really emulate with?
Just I think his ability to like a super strong arm, and his ability once he was outside the pocket, that nothing really changed. He was still going to make a play, and seeing some of his stuff off the field, he was always a great leader. Always a dude that kids could look up to.
Now, looking at your recruiting rap sheet, you have about 20 offers, plenty of big programs already. You're catching their attention. Which program has been recruiting you the hardest, or which group of programs?
Mm-hmm. They all show some love, but I would say the top ones that are really recruiting me right now are Michigan, Mississippi State, and TCU, and Florida State. I've just had a really good connection with all those coaches, and we speak on a weekly basis. So.
Now, I saw that you were able to get out to Michigan a little while ago. What was that big takeaway from that visit?
Every time we're in Ann Arbor, it's just so much fun, because they just have the winning culture there, and they take so much pride in their football program that it's definitely a place that I want to be. And the fans, how they treat their players, how the coaches treat their players. It's a really good environment down there, up there, and I could definitely see myself there.
Was there a particular offer or group of offers that came in where you were like, okay, I am a national level recruit now. Like this is something I've dreamed about for so long, and that sort of thing. Were there any offers that kind of stopped you in your tracks when you got them?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I would say after the Georgia camp, when we were down in Georgia, after I got that one, I was like, all right, this is real life now. Like we gotta start, getting ready for this, and I'm going to be on a national basis now. So.
Okay, cool. I know that visits are on hold for right now, but when we get back to, everyday life and that sort of thing, and you're able to take some trips, do you have any campuses that you want to see, programs you want to learn more about that you've been offered from?
Definitely. So the visits I had planned was I was going to be back at Clemson this summer probably, and attend their camp again, because coaches said that they don't really offer kids like on the spot. They want to see them like throw and do stuff first at the camp. So I was definitely going to go back there. And then as far as like TCU, Michigan, both Florida and Florida State, it was going to be a fun recruiting trip, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll certainly see how the timelines shift, once we get back to the football field. Where are you looking to get better this offseason as you head into your first year with Hamilton?
I would say my speed, and it's just like my breakaway speed and ability to, be a dual threat and not just get out of the pocket and then take off, but like designed runs and just like like I said, breakaway speed, but and just my timing with my wide receivers and reading coverages and all the basics quarterbacks need to know.
When the class of 2022 comes and goes and everybody puts pen to paper and makes it official, when someone says Nicco Marchiol, what do you want them to think of first?
First thing I want them to think of is a humble leader for their teammates, and just a great leader for the team, and just always like a hardworking dude that puts in the time and does whatever it takes to win.
Nicco, we appreciate the time and the insight. Looking forward to seeing you on the field here in a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Jordan.